Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here's Ball. The pass to Washington. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Such a wide open look.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Ayton, a screen on Martin. Charity stripe shot. Booker, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Ball against Ball. Pulls it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ball's got 5 points so far.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Martin against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish, right through the contact.
Pass to Washington. Washington with a screen on Booker. And it's Washington missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bridges outside. Booker with the screen for Paul. Shoots over Ball. And the shot is long. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Martin against Booker. Ball, the pass to Washington. Washington with the screen on Bridges. To the paint. Hayward finds Washington. Ball against Paul. Shoots over Ball. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 3. Passes it to Washington. Washington with the screen on Ayton. The kick out to Ball. Puts up a 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges passes to Booker. And here is Paul. Pocket 6. Here's Ayton. Plumlee with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward outside. Ball, a screen on Johnson. Here's Hayward. And no good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And it's Ball at the elbow. And Hayward at the stuff.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Booker. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Grizzlies. He was a non-factor. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Ball kicks to Martin. Plumlee sets the pick for Martin. From down in the low post, it goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Suns trail by 3. Now Paul. 11-point game his last outing. Johnson dishes to Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Chris Paul. The Hornets also with a sub, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
For 3, Booker, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Washington. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Washington's got his second bucket of the game to go. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. And Okogie subbed in for Booker. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Cody Martin. Charge a screen on Oubre. Count that one.
Wow, Josh Okogie, tough finish. That was contact by the defense. Excellent concentration.
Oubre with it. Boy, he was something else against Utah. He dishes it to McDaniels, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Payne, following the score by Charlotte. Saric with the screen for Payne. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Lee's checked in for the Suns. Craig passes to Lee. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Now, this guy's so fluid in transition. Just a great player, Oubre, in the open floor.
Payne looking around. At the elbow with Saric. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
The pass to Williams. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Payne with it. Williams picks him up. Payne passes to Craig. Now the feed to Payne. He kicks it to Saric. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 7. And here is Ball. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LaMelo Ball picks one up. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Oubre. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. The dish to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Pass to Oubre. A 3. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They lead by 4. Deep 2 from Ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. Landry Shamit's checked in for Cameron Payne.
Landry Shamet.
Hornets leading by 4. Ball, the pass to Richards. Oubre for 3. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Lee outside. Shamet on the wing. From deep. Oubre pulls it in. Outside, Ball. There's the pick. Latre. That shot off. And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets on top, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
21.
Broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with Martin. And it's Richards in at the 5 roaming the paint. Shamet finds Paul. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now Bridges, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Paul outside. Ayton the screen. Shoots from the line. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Bridges kicks to Paul. Here's Ayton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Free throw no good for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
He hits the second from the line.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre, 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Booker, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Hayward looking around. Pass to Martin. Oubre outside. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Oubre against Paul. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5.
And one thing Oubre could do to help his offense, to me, make himself into a better ball handler. Great dribble drive move that time.
Now here's Booker, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Passes to Washington. To the inside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Ayton a screen on Oubre. Here's Paul. Kept alive.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Oubre. He has 5. Hayward outside for the 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Paul passes to Ayton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Shoots it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For 3, Hayward. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The pass to Booker. Driving the lane. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A chance now to take a look at some numbers for LaMelo Ball.
and he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns Dancer.
The Suns making a change here. Haynes checked in. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Booker, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend, but maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Payne, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely. For three, Oubre. No good, shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ayton, unable to get that one. Plumlee with some nice D. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oubre kicks to Washington. Again, the Hornets score.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
And the Hornets call time here. group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. Damian Lee is checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Okogie subbed in for Devin Booker. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Ball in for Oubre. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Washington sets the pick for Martin. Back to Ball. Jacks up a three. Sharch grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Craig. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 to shoot. Screen by Sharch. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block. Outside, Ball. Pass to McDaniels. Launches a three. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Okogie, covered by Martin. A three ball. Kane can't hit. The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Driving in. Offensive rebound. Outside for Martin. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Payne. Averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Here's Okogie. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Ball. Payne covering. That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That is his first foul of the game. Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix.
To the lineup for your Suns, Landry Shamet.
Phoenix on defense. They trail by 1. Drills it from outside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Payne. 12 points his last outing. Out to Sharch. Now Ball. McDaniels passes to Ball. Back to McDaniel. Here's Richards, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And here are the Suns now. 6-point game. Here's Shamet. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Left side, Williams. Over Craig. Williams' shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shamet up top. He's covered by Ball. Payne with it. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. It's tipped. Outside, Martin. Pass the ball. Here's Richard. Charlotte moving the ball around. For 3. Ball no good. Suns trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sharch finds Craig. Sharch, a screen on Williams. Back to Sharch. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Shannon. And here is Ball. 8 points for him. Picked by Williams. And again, the Hornets missing. And that concludes the first half. Hornets lead by 6. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
It's the middle of All-Star voting. This is when I will make my way to the top of the list. Kenny wouldn't know anything about that.
Actually, Shaq, the producers are saying that Kenny is leading the studio All-Star voting.
Thank you.
Recount.
Yes, that's it. That's in one city. You need to count all the cities up.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Coach has to be happy at how they're sharing the basketball. The offense is free-flowing, and as a result, they're racking up the assists.
Very unselfish in that first half. You familiar with that concept?
No, not really.
We'll see if hero ball at some point rears its ugly head. You familiar with that term?
It's on my right-hand side. Shaq.
See, I knew it. Both of you guys been in my locker again, and you're stealing my notes. I have nothing to say, because you said it all, because you stole it from me. What's that, plagiarism?
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Washington. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Deep two from Ball. Again, Ball missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Paul passes to Ayton. Over Plumlee. And it's Ayton missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Hayward. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Washington missing. Suns trail by 6. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Ball. Ayton a screen on Ball. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Ball against Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Over Martin. And Ayton throws it down.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Plumlee with a screen on Booker. And it's Ball in the corner. Shoots the 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the pass to Ball. Washington with the screen on Paul. Ball, no good. And for LaMelo Ball's second-year break, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free-throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Loudest section in the arena gets free t-shirts.
And the Hornets making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. And take a look at the Suns. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
And right now for Phoenix, they've been shockingly ineffective this season. I don't know if anyone thought they'd have this much of a struggle, but the chemistry's been horrible.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Now here's Plumlee. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Ball. Pass to Oubre. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Paul kicks to Booker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 18 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Plumlee finds Oubre. Back to Plumlee. Pass the ball. It's deflected. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Passes it to Johnson. Back to Paul. For the lead. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 3 shots.
Free throw drop for Paul.
Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns. And it's tied up with that one. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Now here's Plumlee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Oubre, good.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
Here's Okogie. On the wing, Johnson for the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
To the middle, here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Paul. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Ball. He's got 8, crosses over. That one a little long.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Ball. This is to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Johnson, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Charlotte also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for P.J. Washington, and it's McDaniels in for Gordon Hayward. Hornets trail by 4. Ball kicks to Oubre. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, during his career, Doris, we've seen Kelly Oubre adapt to multiple coaches and teams.
He has, Kevin, and you do that through hard work. Oubre improved his perimeter game early in his career. And now he is very capable of adding offensive punch and defensive versatility to whichever roster he's on.
And the first one drops. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 2. There's the pass to Shamet. And here is Ayton. A fader. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Richards got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Ball. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Payne. He has 5. Fade away. And it's Ayton missing. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Oubre outside. Kicks the ball. Shoots it. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
Charge a screen on Ball. Here's Payne. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Ball. He dishes it to Oubre. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Richards passes the ball. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Richards. Ball with a wide open look. And another 3 for Charlotte.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payne finds Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's the Hornets ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Oubre. Goes up on the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shamet gets to Payne. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Outside, Ball. For 3, Oubre. Charge grabs the board. Charge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payne with it. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Ayton. That one off the back iron and out.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And there's the pass to Oubre. Feeds it to Williams. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Ball no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Payne with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Okogie for the tie. The Hornets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ball with it. Working out Payne.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
Charge a screen on Ball. Pass to Ayton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kelly Oubre. So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Saric. Lee comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Booker in for Josh Okogie. The Hornets also with a sub. Martin's checked in. That one misses. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. A fadeaway, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. Lee passes to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets on top. as they end the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Hornets leading by 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Ball outside. Ayton against Plumlee. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 21 in the game.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And here is Ball. Hayward outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Hall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now here is Martin. And stolen by Ayton. Now Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Booker fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington sets the pick for Ball. He kicks it to Martin. Top of the key, Washington. That 3 off the mark. The Suns leading. Booker dishes to Ayton. Ball passes to Ayton. Plumlee with the steal. Booker against Hayward. There's the dish to Ball. Now the pass to Washington. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the triple. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Ball against Paul. Pass to Hayward. Can they get it? Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. From the wing, it goes straight through with the switch. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside ball. Looking to get back on track here. He can't hit that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges kicks to Paul. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Now here's Hayward. Washington sets the pick for Hayward. Outside ball. Washington passes to Martin. Hayward outside. He takes it in. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball against Paul. And they get it. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Hornets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball from long range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against Chicago, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Charlotte has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Washington kicks to Ball. Plumlee the pass to Ball. Offensive rebound. Outside Martin. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Suns with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker, wide open. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Washington kicks to Ball. From 11 feet away, here's Washington. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Phoenix.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Paul. The Hornets also with a sub. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Payne finds Booker. Johnson with a screen on Martin. Here's Booker. Good on the 13-footer. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. Oubre with it. Bridges covering. Here's Plumlee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Indoors, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it. The opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
And he makes the first. Payne hits them both. Hornets trail by 11. Ball, the pass to Washington. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Here's Payne. Takes it from 10. That's good from Booker on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 4 assists now tonight. Ball with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And again, the Hornets missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
The pass to Johnson. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Martin. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. 6 to shoot. Martin finds Oubre. Outside, Ball. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And that one, good. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Please give a big round of applause for your Sun Youth team.
And the Suns here with a different look. Sharge checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. Lee's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Okogie subbed in for Cameron Payne. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for Washington. And McDaniels subbed in for Martin. .105 left to play here in the fourth. And here is Ball. Back to McDaniels. Now here's Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Sharge with the screen for Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Free throw good, Booker.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
And so he hits both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball, the bounce pass. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. It's picked off. Craig passes to Okogie. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Now Ball. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.